yo, what are you supposed to do? Like, if your own government, right, are literally like, and people don't see this, bro, because you're comfortable. That's it. You're comfortable, but you can have so. It's not even about having more. It's about having your freedom and being able to be protected from bullshit. And like, bro, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Cause a lot of bullshit is what makes life horrible, bro. Like a lot of like all the shit that we like. I don't like. If you think back, like let's go back in time. Like what was our problems then? It wasn't as complex today. We didn't have as many complex problems as it was back then. Like we probably had a lot of people dying. Medicine wasn't good, but you had more freedom. You had more time to think. You know what I'm saying? You had more time to, and it's like the modern world. All they do is bring bullshit. All people just you gotta go fast. You gotta think hard. You gotta be hardworking and do all this dumb shit for no reason, only for you not to have this shit when you die. And so you don't really enjoy your life, right? And bro, I mean like going to work is fun sometimes, but getting up every day, waking up out your sleep, and like, yes, I see the importance in that and being consistent. But it's like, what for? And the only reason why we work is because of sin. That's the only reason why we work is because we don't understand the pinnacle of what God wants us to be, right? We only see what the government wants us to be, and that's pay taxes and dollar bills, have a good house, and then after that, now you're reaching for more. You want more shit. You want more things. You have ambition, just like everybody else. But I don't see how none of this is like. It like, what's the end result of this society? Because this society is built on lies and corruption. It's not built on, okay, let's come to common ground for peace for everybody. Because really, like, it's just so much, it's so deep, it's so much, like, you just can't talk about it and talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. It's like oh my God, but it blows my mind to think about that everything that we're doing right now is created by somebody else. Are you like it or not? It's created by somebody else. Somebody had an idea, a mind, and a thought, and say, you know what? Let's do this. Let's create this, and maybe life will be better for us. And people don't think that far of like, oh yeah, this shit is created. Like when you go look at third world countries, and you go look at those people suffering, they actually have what, like cartels and militia, and you have just uncivilized groups roaming around, targeting women, targeting children, people inside these third world countries, and they don't really like it's so much to life that we really don't experience. We only experience our own bullshit. We only experience us not being a good person, us not being on timely manner, us not waking up on time, but we don't actually experience like okay, government doesn't have good pest control. There's so many mosquitoes that eat my ass up that to the point we're probably dying from mosquitoes, or like it's just so many aspects to life that we don't experience to be grateful for. And I bro, it's hard because you know what, like all the time I'm not thinking about, you know, a third world person problem while I'm going through something. I'm not thinking about somebody else while I'm going through something. And like that's not gonna happen. It's like it's so much to understanding and to overcoming your whole idea of just life, because life it's not just one thing, it's multi-layered. Like once you find a purpose, you're gonna get bored with that. And then you're like, what's next? What's next? What's next? Right? Like I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's getting hard to focus. Like I need to find something, bro. I need to find something, bro. Like, I don't even care no more if it's bullshit, bro. I'm seeing so much crap inside the world that like you just cannot tell me that what we doing is not correct. Like, this stuff is not right. Like, it seemed right for the moment, but it's like these little hardships that we go through, it can all be solved. And then the only hardships that we have is eternal. It's inside ourselves. Is how we perceive our own problems. And that's the biggest thing of it all. It's how we perceive our own problems, bro. And that should be hurting my head, bro. It really do. It do, bro. Oh my god. Cause like, what if God made you the king? What if God said, you know what, son, you are the king, and what's your next move? Like, you like, are you gonna like, you know what, I'm about to just kill everybody? Fuck it, let's start over. Are you gonna like, okay, let's actually try and save people? Are you gonna take the hardest route ever and actually try for people? Are you gonna like, you know what, fuck it, just snap, just Thanos snap and just get rid of people? Cause what if God actually say, you know what, you are the king. You are the queen. And you have to make very important decisions. What would you do if people constantly rebel against love? Constantly don't understand the importance of studying. Understand of like, okay, let me at least learn something new every day. So I'm not stuck in the same mental loops that I go through every day. Because that's the real thing. People just be stuck in the same program every single day. And they don't learn nothing new to help themselves out or grow. And that's right there. That'd be frustrating too. Because that's a part of life. We gotta develop and grow and expand. And when people don't want to do that shit, you know they stuck in some type of trauma, some type of something. I mean, being content is okay, but like, I don't know, man. I don't have everything made out, bro. But at the same time, I don't see the value of fucking, I don't see the value of trying to, like, I don't even know how to say this without saying like a bum status, bro. But cause I really do my own shit, but I gotta get up. Like, that's the thing about it. So when I take a deeper look of like, what's the reason we are working and we going to these jobs early, it's because if we really do want to live life, bro, we're gonna have to wake up, make sure stuff is in order, stuff is on time. So it's a reason, but it's like it been hijacked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hijacked. Like, they making it harder or making it more stressful for you to go against something, go against a belief, or go against an idea, or for you to snap out, or for you to rage out and crash out. And I don't know, bro. I just don't get why life is not easier. Only reason why it's hard is because people make it hard. Like, see, like, we make it hard for ourselves. Like I said, everything that we are literally going through is we created. Like, the only hard problems we had is, oh shit, it's a wild animal, or it's a flood, or like natural problems, natural disasters. We still deal with those. We can't really escape natural disasters. But we have literally created a social system that collapses on itself. The social system is literally rigged to destroy people. It's not rigged to bring people closer together. It's rigged to people to isolate themselves. And like, and let me see, bro. Like I'm checking this out. I'm checking this video, guy. This video out, and this guy, he's talking about money as a religion. Money is the first religion that people globally accepted. And once you think about it in that way, money is the first religion. We created the monetary system, but it's like, money is not a bad thing, right? But it's the want, it's the desire for money that's evil. Because many, like, at first I was like the person like, man, money is evil, bro. Money is, but it's the desire for money that makes it evil. Like, I want money, I want it, like, and even saying that, people gonna get it confused, because like, what you mean, bro? Like, I need money, I got, but it's like, how far are you willing to go for it? You know what I'm saying? And when you have people like, when you have people that don't care about what they're gonna do with their influence or their power, and they just want the temporary pleasure, and it's like, bro, it's so much to money, to influence, to power, to corruption, to greed, to just society in general, bro. Like what's the point of even trying to communicate it with a person? Like for real, like you gonna see for yourself. You just keep living. You gonna see for yourself. You gonna see how much it makes sense. How much life makes sense. You gonna see.
On higher paying.
It be so hard to explain it to people. I don't know if people actually feel me or understand me, and I think that's where my problem be at. I feel like nobody really understand me or nobody really feel me sometimes. But if I keep moving with God, you know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't really worry about that. Just keep moving with God.
Messing around with skyboxes, but they're still a work in progress. And I also got very sidetracked and started making new maps, but that can be for the next devlog. One of the reasons this devlog took forever is because my spleen had decided to hit the self-destruct button and had grown to the size of a football. So I had surgery to remove it, and while I was recovering on the couch, I stole my brother's MacBook and created my own custom command console. So now I can add this attribute above any method in my project and can call it in my new console, which is super handy for even just changing things like the FPS limit. Once I had recovered, I started working on the gun parts again. The only movement abilities we currently have are the knockback barrel and
Where my live at? It's on YouTube. It says YouTube. That's good. That's so good. Okay. Let me see. What else is another talking point I had? I don't know, man. I feel pretty uncertain about the future. Like with all the stuff that's going on around the world, you ain't supposed to focus on that. You're just supposed to focus on what God needs you to do. Like you see floods, you see different floods happening, you see some earthquakes, you see people doing crazy stuff. It's just I can't really worry about the future. You know what I'm saying? It's like how do I give God that anxiety, that worry? Because every day I wake up, I'm like, bruh, alright, I wanna make some music, but I don't know if like it's really gonna mean anything in the future. Or I wanna make this game, but like, and that shouldn't stop me, right? Or I wanna make this video, but what's the point? Like niggas already made the video. Niggas already done made plenty of things of what I done said. What's the point of me getting up and saying my own version? I know what's the point. I know that, you know, sometimes I might connect to people differently. Other people might, you know, connect to another person differently, but I just really see myself as unprofessional, and it'd be really hard to break that barrier with unprofessionalism because it's like low key I'm wild, like low key I am wild, like, and it's hard to sit here and like say that my emotions ain't Lil Rocky, you know what I'm saying? It's because it's a lot of stuff that I have to sit here and challenge even for myself to be a cool person. I have to just like, no, don't think about that. No, don't even think about that. Just keep going. Just don't even trip. And it just be a wild ass ride, bro. Because you can die. Don't get me wrong, like nigga, if you think that you can't die, you invincible. I mean, I don't know what God is telling you, but maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you are that person. But I know that God, he wants you to be humble. And so it be hard finding that balance between my bad. It'd be hard finding that balance because niggas do not be humble when they come around you. They like they be on some bullshit, bro. And it be stuff like that. Like it just make me wanna like, bro, why the fuck is you even in my face? Like, why did I even get here, bro? Like, why am I around these, like, and I can only blame myself. Like, taking accountability, I can only blame myself, put myself in a situation. And that's to take the biggest role. I can't blame God. I can't blame my mom. I can only blame myself. But then, I go into a thought process like, how could I? I didn't birth myself, nigga. I didn't birth my mom. Like, so I didn't make the world to be like this. I didn't say, hey devil, come down here and destroy shit. I didn't even allow the devil to come down here. So how is this my fault? And so, oof, that's a big one, right? Like, all this free will and shit. I didn't say, hey, let us have free will. Let us have desires that's gonna go against God. I'm not the one who decided to. Now my own brain is gonna hate me because I'm doing shit that's not going with the word. Like, I'm not the one who decided this. I'm not the one who decided that people should hate black people because of God chose them as a chosen people, or you should hate white people because God chose them as a chosen people. Like, who is deciding this stuff? Who is the person that's telling us this? Like, it's not me. But Jalen, that doesn't make sense. Don't you want something out of your life? You talking about everybody else's life, but yours. Give me a second. I'm cooking. What do you think that great leaders, what do you think they done in their life, in their lifetime, and how did it go? Right? I mean, I'm not trying to compare myself to a great person right now, but what do you think that great leaders in their life, how do they think about life? People that have to do the hardest shit that nobody would do. How do you think they have to go about life? I remember science class. Somebody was saying the world is flat. The world is flat. Oh no. Actually, the world is a globe. But even seeing them theories, it contradicts the Bible, right? Because in the Bible, it say that the world is flat and it's a diamond over the earth. So I got do more research, because you know what? Like, in the science, it say the world is a globe, but in the Bible, it say that the world is in a firmament, and it's like a flat land, and like what are we talking about? And so, when you have people that come up and challenge the status quo, the normalcy of society, people are gonna hate them regardless, because you know what? For one, they're not them. They probably have envy because they want to be that person. For two, they don't understand them, and for three, they don't have the ambition to even understand them, because it takes a lot of ambition, or a lot of understanding, or a lot of empathy to really see where a person comes from. And most people, they don't even think about this shit I'm saying. They don't even think about empathy. They don't even think about I don't know. What did I just say? The fuck I just say? Empathy. It was a big one. Before empathy. Fuck, what is it? They don't think about empathy. Ambition. I think it's ambition. What else? Our understanding. People don't have this. You have to be taught how to have ambition, or how to have understanding, or how to have empathy. Especially if inside your family, that shit wasn't shown to you. They didn't have empathy, compassion, or ambition, or understanding. All they know is, you know what? Shit, bro, we comfortable. We got us one little place, and let's all just group up here and stay in this one little, and then whatever came out from that. Our niggas then moved away from their family and never wanted to talk to their original family again and start their own. And that's okay. That's okay. That's what life is. You know what I'm saying? You can't put everybody in a box and say, hey nigga, do what the fuck I want you to do. You can't do that to people. Cause otherwise you're gonna have wars. You're gonna have people committing suicide. You're gonna have people setting themselves on fire. You're gonna have a lot of shit when you try to control a group of people. But the way that they do control people now is, if you do go against the status quo, you do go against the normalcy of society, we're gonna shame you. We're gonna beat you down. Cause who is you to talk about us as a society? And that's the whole thing about it. That's the whole thing that they did with Jesus. Nigga, who is you? You ain't the son of God. And they beat him, put a crown of thorns on the head and hung him from a tree. You know what I'm saying? Hung him from a tree. But people don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? You can only talk so much before, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to be around these people no more. I don't give a fuck about these people no more. They're not my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are literally built on hatred. They're built on bullshit. These are not my people. These people don't even have compassion enough to even care about the next person next to them. They don't even care about the commandments. Love others as thyself. They don't care about that shit. They don't care about myself and me and mine. And that's real, bro. Like, and that's like, because I always ask God, I'm like, God, why you gotta destroy the world? Like, and I came to God, I asked him as a kid, bro. Like, probably like 5. I'm like, God, why you gotta destroy the world? I'm saying, looking, and then as I grow up, I understand life more, and I start becoming less green, less gullible to bullshit that just people just spew out. I'm starting to understand, like, it's a real life spiritual war. It's a real life crisis between the mentality of like wanting to be something and the mentality of just wanting to just conform to the world, conform to the normalcy of what's going on. And it's like, and war is so close, bro. War is, they've been talking about World War 3 for what, 3 years now, 2 years. They always, oh, we about to go to World War 3. What happened if that shit actually happened? Niggas come by and bomb your house, your town, or let's say not even war. Let's say a natural disaster, because people don't plan for natural disasters. Let's say an earthquake come, because we are on an earthquake fault line, or let's say a flood come, and it's like, what? Like, I don't know, like what the fuck I'm gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, make a boat. I'm gonna make a plane or something. I'm gonna fly away. Like, wait, how I'm prepare myself for this? Have faith in God. I guess that's the only preparation we need, right? So it's a lot. It's a lot to life, and to really understand the program, because it's a program. It's a game. It's built by rich men with a lot of money and power and a lot of knowledge. Probably years and years and years before you can even comprehend what they're talking about. It's crazy though. And another thing, bro, you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference between a lower class and a higher class person and the mentality of it. Lower class, man, you gotta go work for your shit. Go to work, and it's all these niggas scream at you. It's work. But then you go to a higher class society, and their work consists of making work for people. They're the ones who make the jobs for you to go to work. And once you understand that and how to create value so people can work for you, you escape a system that allows you to be more free, that allows you to be more grateful towards life. And the reason why I want to break through so bad, and I really want to understand my purpose and desires, because I want to make it easier for people. I don't want to sit here and like, you know what, I'm gonna make it hard. But how, like, when I make it easier, people, it's not gonna be like off a sense of like, it's only gonna be easy and labor. What I really look for is like the I don't know how to say it, like the soul of a person, intelligence. How does a person deal with a problem, a situation? How does a person react to like being angry all the time, or like, I don't know, certain shit that God pushes us to? Because God, He wants us to have a good character, have a good heart, right? And so I don't think that the work that God talks about, it's not about physical labor. Like, yes, we need physical labor to do shit, but that's not all the work he's talking about. He's talking about building a good character and believing in yourself. Because believing in yourself, that's probably the most work you're ever gonna have, ever, because you're constantly being tested about who you are as a person and what society believes you to be as. Right? So if you constantly seeing like, man, you know what? I am that. I am what society calls me as. You won't, like, you ain't gonna get nowhere like that. You ain't gonna get nowhere trying to sit here and constantly believe what other people say about you. Like, it's like if you running a business, right? And you know your product is good, but if people keep saying your product is bad, you don't never believe in your product, and so you never ship out your product for people to try it. You never ship out your product for people to taste it or test it out, because you believe that your product is not good enough. Because you constantly believe that whatever these people are saying about whatever you got going on, it's not true. I mean, it's true, right? They say that, oh, you this or you that, whatever bullshit they try to throw at you. It's the most work to get back up constantly, and you know what? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna be somebody one day. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep getting up. I'm gonna be somebody one day, even if it fucking kills me. I'm gonna keep proving myself that I am this. I am this, right? Even though how much society like to throw thorns at you. You did that. You did this. You didn't do that. You didn't do this. All this dumb shit. All this. It ain't really dumb. I'm just speaking in context right now. But it's something to distract you. You know what I'm saying? It's something to distract you from what does God put on your heart. And it's not like it's difficult, bro. It's difficult because do God call everybody? Does he really call everybody? Do everybody hear the voice of God listening, or do they feel the compassion, the love that God gives? Do they really feel that, or do they just like ignore it every day and like, you know what, I'm gonna continue doing me, and like I have so many questions, bro. Like, because if God wanted everybody to be saved, that means everybody has a chance to at least hear God. At least this is in my mind. Because if God wants everybody to be saved, they should at least come encounter to God at least once. Because I don't think God is like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I will go deep in this, bro. Go deep in this shit, man. I gotta talk to myself sometimes. Cause talking to people is like, it's cool. You actually learn a lot. If you're not listening, you learn a lot. You know, from different perspectives. It's just being like, I think for me, I hate being perceived. I don't like when people perceive me. That shit pisses me off. Like, it makes me angry for some odd reason. Like, when people see me and like, I don't know, bro. Like, I can feel the energy. I can feel the thoughts type shit. And I can feel what energy is being directed at me. And I don't like that shit, bro. But I'm not gonna ask God to take it away from me, because I know He gave it to me for a reason. But man, it trip you up all the time, bro. Like, it really do. And it be so hard to have faith when you like, man, I've been doing this for 5 years, bro. 4 years I've been doing music, or I've been trying to do YouTube, or I've been trying to be a speaker, or I've been trying to make this video game for 5, and it's like, when is it gonna pay off? When am I actually gonna see success come from my hands? You get what I'm saying? Like, it been so many fucking times where it's like I haven't succeeded. It's like at some point I gotta succeed. Like, I got to, like, something has to blow up. Like, and it's like, that shit, man. I don't know, bro, because you have probably about 1 million other people probably feel how I feel, and that's where it blows my mind at. Like, what makes me different from 1 million other people that feel exactly how I feel? And the only thing that's gonna really make me different is being consistent. It's if I get up every day I keep trying. I keep going. I keep doing it. I keep trying. Like you just have to be consistent. And this is one of the things that like blows my mind. Like, how the fuck am I wake up and be consistent every day when I ain't getting no results? Like, I make music or I make a YouTube video and like 10 views or 1 comment, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate that 1 comment or the 10 views that come on. Like, I appreciate that, but it's like, who is this for? Like, God, you just got me waking up to be a fool. I feel like, and it's like, it's crazy because like, why would you blame God for something that you chose? But then it goes back all the way to like what I said. I'm not the one who, I didn't make me. I didn't make Adam and Eve. I didn't make fucking the world. I didn't make the devil. I didn't make none of this shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, this, and it drives me crazy because it's like, I'm literally just living, and it's like I'm suffering for what? For what? It's like, what the fuck? You know, like, I don't know, bro. Life is just, it's so weird to me. It's complex. It's weird. It's interesting, and I love it. I love life. I love it. I really do. It's just that, like, all these damn puzzles. It's so many puzzles and so many mysteries and so many secrets inside of life. It will drive you crazy. It will literally drive you crazy. It will, like, man. That's why you gotta be focused. You gotta be focused on God, bro. Because that shit, man. Like, you go into this rabbit hole, into that rabbit hole, and that rabbit hole, and this rabbit hole, and fuck, dude. Like, you're going to straight up psychosis trying to just figure out what life is about, bro. And nobody has time for that, bro. We are programmed to be in a society that is productive and futuristic and supposed to do shit, have homes and have good families and make progress in life and shit, bro. We don't have time to be in psychosis with mental illness and dealing with fucking emotions and critical, logical thinking errors and stuff like that, bro. You don't have time to deal with cognitive dissonance. You don't have time to sit here and question why we are doing what we doing. We don't have time for none of that. We all need to get up and make a living and live, and it's crazy, but why do we decide to do shit like that, bro? Everything is literally created. Everything is literally created from man. God gave man the ability to create shit. Everything is literally created. Everything they sell to us, they get it from the land for free. The only difference is they have to go out, have tools, and forage it. Then they have to have manufacturers and produce what they're selling to you. That's the difference. They go out and get their shit. Or they have to fight for the territory, for the war, so they can say, you know what, this is my land, my territory. This is what I found on my territory, my land. And then they build their little, whatever they got going, then they start to sell their products and goods. Of course, it's way more complex than that. But if you just think about how life started, this is bullshit. Life didn't start like this. We didn't start with, you know what, I gotta make $100 so I can live. We didn't start like this, bro. We didn't start trying to fucking make bills and pay ends. This shit is created.
And the impulse launcher. So let's create the most used movement ability, the dash. I decided to make it a dash stock and mostly copied the M4 stock design for the model. In Unity, I coded the dash ability, which was mostly just copying a lot of the knockback barrel code. I also found that combining the dash with a slide sent you flying. So I clamped this value, but don't worry, I do love mechanics like this, so you can still get some pretty good speed. Game development is all about problem solving, and the sponsor of this video, Brilliant, helps you master that. Brilliant is a hands-on learning app designed to help both me and you level up our thinking. Instead of just watching boring lectures, you'll learn by doing. So solving interactive coding challenges that break down hard concepts into fun, bite-sized exercises, which has proven to be 6 times more effective. You can start coding in time and anywhere. Having a solid foundation in coding and problem solving is essential for developing a game, and Brilliant trains you for all of that. So, if you want to level up your programming skills and think like a programmer, check out everything Brilliant has to offer for 30 days free by visiting this link, which is also in the description. You'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription. Thanks to Brilliant for sponsoring this video.
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style, at any scale, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Wood barrel bourbon. This body wash exceptional. The aroma is bodacious. Give Dr. Squash your heart. Buy Dr. Squash for your skin. In stores and online now at drsquash.com. Feel like a man, smell like a champion.
Now with the current parts, we can't really create a machine gun looking build, so the next part I added was the drum mag handle. This was quite a simple part to implement, just large mag and long reload time. I did however spend quite a bit of time creating this generic reload animation. I'll also be able to use this on future parts. I still like my previous reloads, but they were also very time consuming. So this is what the sniper build currently looks like. Not very snipery. So I modeled a new bigger scope in Blender. I added it to the project, and then I made the new scope have a very strong zoom. Lastly,
Top of that, bro, I open up this dumbass phone, I see the dumbest shit on this motherfucker, bro. I already know, bro. I'm self-aware. I'm highly self-aware, bro. You're calling everybody else dumb. You don't think you're dumb? I think I'm dumb as shit, bro. I can't make nothing change, bro. What am I supposed to do about it? This is crazy, man. I gotta sit here and stress out. Stressing. Stressing. Stressing.
I reworked the old scope to work more like a light mini scope. For the scoped in view,
I go live. I went live on YouTube. If I went live on TikTok, let me see. I need to get that off my chest. Thank you, God. Thank you. Man, boy. That's gonna be like the new smoking. I just gotta rant, bro. I just gotta fucking rant. I gotta rant. Oh man, I posted into the same thing. Hold on, stop that. I'ma do it though. I'ma do it cause guess who is with me? So who could be against me? Alright. No, bro, I be having the most darkest. I be having the darkest thoughts. Say must definitely be. He be trying his best, boy. I promise you, he be trying his best. Start ready to live, man. And they could be like, hey, Jalen. Okay. Okay. Man, bro, this window, you can hear everything, bro. I can literally hear crickets chirping, bro. Ain't even nighttime, bro. What the hell? Inventory system. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? Oh, God. Do we feel good? Okay, do you want GVG inventory item data as plain class or both? What's the name of the editor? GG Manager. That is what. Let me see, bro. Let me get inside this damn game, bro. I think about this API shit, man. Fuck. Like that is crazy, bro. That is crazy. It's so crazy, man. Let me see, man. I gotta make that I'm gonna make that a YouTube video. I forgot I was even live, bro. I'll be honest with y'all. Let me see, absolute. Oh, fucking dazed. I'm dazed. ABC entity. Why is it called ABC I entity? Object character to call API for. ABC entity equals ABC utilities equals get static ability. ABC entity. Game object. ABC entity trigger ability. Fireball. ABC entity trigger ability. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. ABC entity equip weapon. ABC entity. So the API is the ABC entity adjust health. Nigga, why is it so hard for Cursor to understand this, boy? Use this. Wait, I got more. But use API, okay? Using what is it? ABC entity. Dot. I'm not confused if I say some extra stuff like that. Use API. Let's copy this whole. Let's get out of here with this man. Let's copy this whole web page. And let's put it on here. And let's build this an AI. Let's see what else I got.
You called me?
Yeah, what's the biggest fish you caught?
In what?
In Roblox.
In what game?
The biggest fish.
I don't know.
You don't know the biggest fish you caught?
I don't know. I don't know what game you're talking about.
What's the biggest fish you caught in general? You ain't caught no big fish?
Yeah, I have.
What size?
It was like 1,000.
Is it as big as a person?
Yeah.
Cause I saw a TikTok where a guy was fishing. I'm like, oh, this is the game Drayson was playing.
What game? Is it called Fish?
I don't know. He just had a fish on his back, and I thought that was the game he was playing.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
Yeah, it had like fishing poles. It was that white guy. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, you know he be playing this different game.
Like white. This one?
Yeah, he be wearing bandanas and stuff. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. He be playing like Half Sword. He be playing them different games. He be coming on my feed. But he be playing Roblox, and then he's like a little fish, a big fish. Yeah, and I'm like, bruh. I'm like, it looked fun because like, bruh, I want a big fish like that. But then at the same time, I'm like, why would I do that? Like, why would I waste my time like that? All right, but at the same time, what you trying to show me? You playing scary games?
No.
Yes, you is.
Oh, no. I didn't have that. I was about to say. I hung up on accident.
I was about to say, dang.
That's what you need.
That's cool. What y'all in the new house?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You like it better than the old one?
Yeah, I guess.
What is it, smaller?
It's smaller, but that's not the point. It's just. Yeah.
What, you miss your friend? Yeah, I miss my friends. Alright, he said, but I got friends. Alright, that's all I want. I gotta get back busy.
Okay.
Alright, love y'all. Kale, what up, Bass Pro? User. I said, what up, boy? Man, I do not feel like this is going nowhere. Boy, I do not believe. Oh my god, bro. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna pay people to believe in me. I'm gonna go to work my ass off and just pay people to believe in me. Hey, believe in me, guys. I'm giving you money. Believe in me. Oh God. Cursor, I hope you got this right, dog. If you don't got this right, Cursor, I'm exterminating you from the list, dog. I gotta upgrade you. What up, DKS Nicole? The smelliest. So I assume nobody's gonna stay. Like, who wanna watch game development? Shit, who likes doing game development? Nigga, have nobody likes doing this, bro. I mean, it's kind of exciting because you get to see something right before your eyes, but like, this shit takes hellas. Let me see. This is API. ABC API for information. That logic. Alright, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Man, I don't know, man. I be trying not to talk about everything, but it be bothering me, bruh. Like when somebody tell you don't show off, like what does that mean? And why would you say that? Like I'm just now touching my bag, bro. Like should I be scared? Should I genuinely be scared that somebody's gonna try to come after me, bro? If so, it's gonna make me even more hostile, even more paranoid. Like I'm already thinking some other shit. Like bro, why would you say that to me? I don't even have shit to show off, my nigga. What up, the guy? ABC, ABI. How about I do scripts to use the correct namespace? Scripts. No, bruh. How'd you get that from the summary? From the API? Look, man. Why not use ABC entity? Like it says here. You're absolutely correct, my nigga. What is you for? It's a dumbass AI, bro. You helped me with most of the shit, but god dang, I gotta use my brain if I really want to get this done. Yes, update. This AI is stupid, bro. It helps build fucking software, but God bless, bro. Use your context clues, bro. If I'm giving you this code, compile it and fix it. Don't just, hey, you want me? Yeah, I want you to change the fucking code, dog. That's why I'm giving it to you. That's why I'm giving you code. Change it. You are not fully aligned. I thank you. I thank you. How humble of the AI. No, not go back. 19 errors. What is it saying? Really, all I gotta do is just read it. If I just read it, it'd be easier though. Let me see. I'm relying on ABC controller. It's not contained definition for just health. Change that around, bro. Take out ABC controller and change it to ABC entity, like I said. He's gonna make me crash out, bro. Legacy Fitness Holding. Niggas say just say yes, no, bro. I think this AI hear me, bro, because it wasn't this dumb before, bro. Like AI, this AI has to get dumb overnight. Like this nigga has to be hearing me, bro. If I was fully egotistical, I would tell you I gave it sentience, but you know, I'm gonna say the world contributed to that. Man, bro, I'm gonna be in my bag. I'm gonna be in my bag for sure, bro. I just focus. Just focus. Just focus. Connie. Here we go. Here we go. I love doggy. Love doggy. How you cold, girl? I'm not trying to go here. Shit. Cursor. You for real cold? Why is you shaking? Oh, you just trying to have me cuddle up close to you. That's what it is. Come on. Come on, girl. It's alright. It's alright, girl. Got some little razor blades, don't you? Alright. Is it fixed? Let's see. Oh, nothing changed. What file is giving me problems? The manager? course it's the manager. It's always the manager. Fix it everywhere. Alright, bro. No drugs for a month, bro. It's about to be hell. It's about to be fucking hell, Connie. I'm gonna go on a detox. Let me stop speaking out loud, bro. Niggas, like, I swear it's an evil eye, bro. Like, it's always an evil eye. Every time I say something, bro. It's like in this area specifically. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't want you to succeed, bro. It's crabs in a bucket. You just shut the fuck up, man. I gotta go live and stuff, man. Let me see. If you want, you can paste this relevant code. I'm about to break everything. I'm not about to have no PC. I'm about to sue Cursor. You wanna what? If you want, you can paste the relevant code section here. And I write them for you, or you can let me know. No, just fix the things. Why does it keep using ABC controller? No. No. I think he's doing this on purpose now. I said use this. Yet I see ABC controller. Take that out and use API. No, nigga, not all. Man, God, I'm about to say the most dumbest things ever, God. Please, please, God, stop me. Stop me from being retarded. Stop me from being retarded, man. What's up, Haiti? You are now. What up, Diane? Alright, let's see if they fix the errors at least. If it's the same errors, I'm about to crash out because it should be no reason. Should be no reason why is it doing the same thing. So cute, Connie. And you know that. You know you cute. You little brat too. I said, come here, Connie. Come here, Connie. I gotta call you like 8 times. No, but nah. You cool though. You cool. You cool, girl. It's working. Still doing the same thing. Let me see how do I access the ABC weapon or the ABC abilities. Let me go read that up. Oh, I get it. Okay, so health, weapons, abilities. It really equip weapon by ID. So take away. All right, I'm gonna have to tell this motherfucker exactly what I need, cause it is tripping. All right, let me see. Okay, so make this a prompt to Cursor because Cursor does not understand that when you use a weapon, you're supposed to call it with ABC entity, and then you look through the weapon name, or I mean ability, and you look through the ID that's given by the weapon or the ability. So take out the old ABC controller kits or the ABC ability, whatever it is. It has to be ABC entity dot trigger ability or ABC insert dot equip a weapon or like that. It has to be like that. Yeah, it get hot real quick, girl. There's Skylines. I want Cursor to use ABC Entity. I don't know why it's still keeping the ABC weapon or the ABC controller script in there. It needs to call ABC Entity. What you should do next, nigga? What you should do next? I'm telling you to do this shit. Hold on, bro. I gotta, cause this AI is crazy, bro. I keep telling this AI, you do this shit, but no, you do it. Like, nigga, hold on, bro. Alright, so please stop. I am here for you to create code. It's illogical for you to ask me to do something manually if I tell you to already. It's just becoming frustrating because I have to be stopped every time I give you a solution and you ask me, should you do this and rewrite code when I am coming to you? The AI coder, the agent who does this. I need you to say important things like, I am a bit confused on what you want me to do. But I always want you to write the code. Always. It's literally what you're made for. So please. Bro, look, it look like it's finally doing something, bro. I have to talk some sense into it. God bless. $65 errors now. Alright, bro. Some ain't right, bro. And it's still doing the same thing What is going on? Hold on, let's read this. Does not contain a definition for rarity and accessible. Cannot found. Are you missing a useful directive? No, you have to create these things. No, I just got a problem solved, bro. That's all it's about, bro.
You normally create a new model or replace the scope with a 2D image, but what I did was just squish the scope instead. Next up, we're going to create the hardest part, but also the most requested part, the grapple gun. The grapple gun model was inspired a lot by Batman's grapple gun, just reshaped to fit as a gun part. With the new grapple part in the game, I started by coding the grapple to fire to a point with a line renderer attached. Only issue is it's rather stiff, and I want it to have some flow. So after a little bit of tinkering with shader graphs, we have this, which is a lot more flowy. Now, I had to add vertices to the line renderer with a C# script anyway, so I decided to just delete the shader graph and just code the warp in the same script, which ended up only being a few extra lines of code. Now I just need to pull the player towards the grapple point. Oh look, a bug, another bug, another bug, another. Eventually I got it working. If you want to be one of the first to try out the game, then you already know the drill. Because I had created a whole system for networking the projectiles, I decided I may as well create a crossbow. I altered the grapple gun model and attached bow rings. Then back in Unity, I managed to code the new ability pretty fast. The difficult part is writing the server authentication code, which is pretty much how it goes with everything I add in this project now. If the server isn't re-simulating the player's actions, then I need to perform as many checks as possible to ensure the player isn't hacking. I talked about this before, but making a multiplayer game would be 10 times easier if we could just trust the player. Anyway, so far we have a magazine for, but making a multiplayer game would be 10 times easier if we could just trust the player. Anyway, then back in Unity, I managed to code the new ability pretty fast. The difficult part is writing the server authentication code, which is...
I can learn something, nigga. There you go.
For over 50 years, Super 8 has been there when the open road calls for a good night's rest. Super 8, one of 25 trusted brands by Wyndham. See you on the road.
I'm making a multiplayer gun building game, but so far I've only shown 1v1s, which is barely multiplayer. Well, I finally got some multiplayer gameplay to show, along with new gun building systems, new gun parts, and even a new map.
This looks like it's gonna be lit, actually.
Devlog 5.
I'm gonna play this.
Last devlog I showed off a new gun part wheel, but the overall feedback was, it's a little confusing. And yeah, I agree. It was a bit like trying to put your Nerf gun together blindfolded. Wait, I thought my design was unique. How did I not notice? What the fuck? I went back to the drawing board and came up with a new selection system that is, shall we say, inspired by Breath of the Wild's weapon select. First I coded the slot selection, so now the slot nearest to the ball gets highlighted. Then I whipped up the UI and painstakingly coded the parts to be visible using the filler mount. Then later that night I was lying in bed and I had an epiphany. I could have just used Unity Scroll View. Anyway, after coding mouse wheel input, snapping and squashing some, I had an epiphany. I could have just used Unity Scroll View. Anyway, after coding mouse wheel input, snapping and squashing some major bugs, here is the new selection system that hopefully doesn't hurt your brain as much. At this stage of the project, I want my game to be an economy shooter. So at the beginning of each round, players will buy parts to build their gun. So naturally, I took the long path and tried multiple visuals before settling on the loot box being the background. So after a few coding sessions, I created a monster of a script, and I hope I don't ever have to debug it. Anyway, here it is. In Devlog 3, I showed a new map. And while I still like it, I feel like I can create a map that fits my game's theme better. This time I decided to create the map purely in Blender instead of using Unity Terrain tool. So I blocked everything out, and once I was happy with the block out, I moved on to texturing the ground. This mostly involves a lot of UV unwrapping, which is just how we tell the texture to apply to the mesh. I tried quite a few textures for the map, but they were all too perfect or too detailed. So I ended up just roughly hand painting textures for a stylized look. Then I remodeled and textured these things. Peanut? Lastly, I applied the grass that I made in Devlog 3, but I had a problem. The grass doesn't receive shadows. So I came up with a solution to create a shadow map texture and then have the shader read from that texture. Yep, it's very janky. I've put it on my ever-growing list of things I should fix. Anyway, here's the map. If you want to play on the map as soon as it comes out, you might want to wishlist the game on Steam. I think everyone hates dying to the guy in the corner with his shotgun out, so screw it, no shotguns. Nah, I'm messing. I'm the guy in the corner with a shotgun. Okay, but seriously, the shotgun barrel was very hard to balance, so I have deleted it, but triple psych, I'm going to make a new shotgun core. So I opened up Blender and got to work creating a new lever action shotgun core. And yeah, it just looks mad, right? I think I had zero creative juices that day because even after adding animations and sound effects, it just didn't feel fun. So back to Blender I went, and this time I created a double barrel shotgun core. Lastly, I created an animation and added sound effects, and here's the final result. Currently, there's no melee in the game, and there's a few routes to take, so I took a poll on my Discord, which you should join by the way, and anyway, most of the votes were for adding melee weapons, so I got to work adding them. Yep, so comparing these two animations is like comparing Windows Vista to Windows 8. They're both crap. Eventually, I managed to create a decent looking animation, and I even added an inspect so you could run around with your knife out. However, a few weeks later, I had another epiphany. This is a gun building game. Why am I adding swords? So again, I deleted my work and created a new animation for melee. Look, I know the swords were cool, but trust me, I'm going to be able to make some really cool melee parts in the future. Talking about new parts, I think it's time to create some more. So I got to work creating a new underbarrel launcher. I made 3 variants of this launcher, the healing pellet launcher, the pulse mine launcher, and of course, the grenade launcher. I got them into the game and created these particle effects for them. Coding the projectile was actually quite difficult though, because just spawning them server side created a huge delay when moving side to side. So I came up with another janky solution to client side, have the projectile show at the end of the barrel, and then slowly lurk towards its true position on the server. This doesn't look great on higher ping though, so I guess this is also getting added to my list of things I should fix. You can make the most beautiful game art and gameplay and story, but if gamers can't customize these little white lines, they're probably going to say your game is unplayable. So I coded a crosshair editor. The UI and controls are a little ugly, but it's functional. So I can change my crosshair to apexes, or even just make it a smiley face. Also, I coded it to save as a string so you can share your crosshair to your friends. Currently, I'm making an economy-based shooter, but the main incentive to play would be to get a higher rank, which requires good matchmaking, which requires a strong player base. So, after a long night of thinking, I decided to change my game direction towards a progression-based shooter. So I started by making the main menu and created some pretty cool particle effects to add a bit more life to the scene. Then I moved the previous spy station to the main menu, so at least that code wasn't wasted. And lastly, I got the main menu work.
Yo, if he can do this, why can't I do this, bro? You now have a clean modern. Let me see. Yeah, that's not how it works, Jalen. I know. Shut up. Let's see. This nigga's brain built differently than yours. Alright, bro. Let me see, bro. Put that motherfucker right there. Let me get this fixed.
Working with some placeholder stuff. Now, before I could playtest, I needed to finish a few things.
Let's talk
I added
about whether
wall
Guillaume is
penetration with
truly the strongest Hashira alive in the current timeline of Demon Slayer. We know that during the Sengoku era, there were some of the strongest Hashiras ever, as they were trained by Yoriichi Tsubikuni himself, making it the golden age of Demon Slayers. However, in the current generation, Guillaume Himejima is considered the strongest Hashira. But how is this proven? Rengoku's father, Shinjiro Rengoku, was once considered the strongest Hashira of the century, yet Guillaume was never given such a title by the Demon Slayers themselves. Still, there is one compelling piece of evidence that solidifies why Guillaume is regarded as the strongest. During the Hashira training, Tanjiro Kamado confirms that out of all the Hashira, he believes Guillaume to be the strongest. Additionally, during the last Hashira meeting, Guillaume's powerful clap instilled fear in the entire lineup of Hashiras. More importantly, when Kokushibo, the Upper Moon one, fought Guillaume, he admitted that he had never encountered someone as powerful as him in the past 300 years. It is said that
Niggas think I'm capping. I'm in here making the game for you. And I really want to do this shit, my nigga. Hold on. I ain't doing this just cause, you know, it's for the niggas, for the bros. No, I'm doing this shit cause I actually want to fucking make a game, bro. Let me see. I actually like, I just need to get past these errors. I got so many, why I still have errors? It ain't go down. Let me see. I'm gonna just keep doing this, except all. Maybe it changed now. Maybe it did change. 62, 63. I'm just keep working with it. Let's see if I can get somewhere. You said that last time, man. You did not clean everything out, bro. These AIs be killing me, bro.
Guillaume was even
You're so smart. Like, not smart. You shoot out somebody just waste that game, man. Really?
So, what you're seeing on the screen right now is roughly 1,400 bullets being fired every second with the game running at 60 frames per second. No stuttering and no lag spikes. But how? Hey guys, so me and my team are making a physics-based FPS game, and in this video I'm gonna talk about all the various tricks and methods we used to take our game from running like a PowerPoint presentation to a buttery smooth performance. So our game is simply chaotic. There is a lot of moving objects, enemies left and right, and explosions everywhere, so for our game to handle all of this, optimization was a #1 priority. However, the one thing we refused to cut down.
And see, I think if I really want to make my game different and set apart, like, it has to be a balance between chaotic and like, oh, it's time to chill, like, you know what I'm saying?
Now known is projectiles, and there is a lot of them. In many games, like for example Counter-Strike, Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress 2 or GTA games, all have quote-unquote real weapons. In real life, most weapons fire so fast you can't even see the bullets being fired. Now, why is this important? Well, because you cannot see the bullet, developers often don't bother simulating them to save performance. In such games, the moment you fire a weapon, you instantly hit a target. This is often called hit-scan projectile, and in most cases it works great, but this only works if the projectiles are completely invisible. Our game is set in a sci-fi world, and when you have a weapon that's literally called plasma gun, you kind of expect to see something like this. So, if our game cannot use hit-scan projectiles, how do we deal with this? Well, one option is to treat each projectile as a physical object that is created each time you fire a weapon. This is actually how our game handled projectiles at first, and honestly, it worked great. Or at least, it seemed like it. When I started testing the game, it ran at like 15 frames per second. And all of this is because of something called Basically, our game is multiplayer, and every single one of those bullets had to be sent over the network for other players to see. But when there is hundreds of bullets constantly being sent, it completely tanks the performance of the whole game. This is thanks to something called network bandwidth. To put it simply, network bandwidth is kind of like a door into a building. If someone wants to get into the building, they must first go through the door, but if there is too many people trying to go through the same door, it will create blockages. In our game, bullets were like those people trying to go through the door. The problem is there was way too many of them. So how did we solve this issue? How did we go from our game barely clinging to life to being able to handle thousands of projectiles with no problems? Well, I live by the words fake it if you can't make it. All those bullets you see, yeah, they're completely fake. Now, before you start saying how disappointed you are, trust me, it's for the better. When you fire a weapon, you can still see bullets being fired, only these bullets are purely visual. They don't do anything. The real magic happens on the server. The server doesn't treat bullets like physical objects, instead it simulates them. If you think about it, all you need to know is the starting position, direction and velocity of a bullet, and you can accurately predict where a bullet will be at a certain time. Basically, we've reduced a whole object into just few numbers. That's the reason why this approach is lightning fast and causes little to no performance. That's the reason. Basically, we've reduced and treat bullets like a weapon. You can still see bullets being fired. I live by the words fake it if you can't make it. All those bullets you see, yeah, they're completely fake. Now, before you start saying how disappointed you are, trust me, it's for the better. When you fire a weapon, you can still see bullets being fired, only these bullets are purely visual. They don't do anything. The real magic happens on the server. The server doesn't treat bullets like physical objects, instead it simulates them. If you think about it, all you need to know is the starting position, direction and velocity of a bullet, and you can accurately predict where a bullet will be at a certain time. Basically, we've reduced a whole object into just few numbers. That's the reason why this approach is lightning fast and causes little to no performance hit. Now, bullets were only one of the things that needed to be optimized to run fast, but there was a bigger issue: grenades. At first, the way grenades worked in our game was pretty standard. You pick up a grenade, you throw it, this creates a physical object in the world with momentum and velocity, and then they explode. I never tried optimizing grenades that much because I knew there is never gonna be a situation where there are too many of them in the world at the same time. Well, that all changed when we added this enemy into our game. This enemy is called Striderbot, and one of his attacks is throwing grenades. Except he doesn't throw one. No, he throws 4 every second. That's a lot. Even more when there is like 2 or 3 of them at the same time. So what did we do? I tried using the same logic we used for projectiles to simulate their movement using math. The problem is projectiles are linear, grenades are not. They can bounce off floors, walls or anything in any direction, which makes them very unpredictable. So we needed something more sophisticated. Fortunately, with a quick Google search, I found that all I need is this simple equation. To put it simply, this allows us to get a position of an object at any time, which is exactly what I was looking for. Of course, actually implementing this into our game was a bit more difficult and I ran into a few problems, but eventually I got it working perfectly. And now we can even have a whole fountain of grenades with no performance issues. By the way, this took a long time to make, so please subscribe. Anyway, pretty much everything works flawlessly now, except one thing.
Meta, how can I get my...
Keep trying, keep trying. I'm almost there. Keep trying. I'm almost there. Except, try to put that touch down. Give me more errors.
my 2-year-old eat his breakfast?
He likes it when you make silly faces.
Since we started working on the game, enemies had many problems, but one problem was persistent. Turrets. Every enemy in our game has them, and it's what they use to attack players. However, to target players they need to rotate to face them, and this simple act of rotation is what caused huge performance issues. They would often take half of the available network bandwidth, and I'm talking purely just turrets. At first, I tried rotating turrets through a script, but using C-frames is too expensive. I tried using animation rigs, also too expensive. I tried using a few mechanical constraints, too expensive. I even tried using things like align orientation, but no. At these issues, they would have working on the game, no performance issues. By the way, this took a long time to make, so please subscribe. Anyway, pretty much everything works flawlessly now, except one thing. Since we started working on the game, enemies had many problems, but one problem was persistent. Turrets. Every enemy in our game has them, and it's what they use to attack players. However, to target players they need to rotate to face them, and this simple act of rotation is what caused huge performance issues. They would often take half of the available network bandwidth, and I'm talking purely just turrets. At first, I tried rotating turrets through a script, but using C-frames is too expensive. I tried using animation rigs, also too expensive. I tried using a few mechanical constraints, too expensive. I even tried using things like align orientation, but no. At this point, I started to realize I was running out of options. I was looking for a solution that would allow me to have many turrets with minimal performance hit, but none seemed to work. But then, out of nowhere, I had a light bulb moment. Instead of running the turret logic on the server, why not run the logic locally and have players do the work? And then the server would just try to estimate where the turret is looking. Even though this solution wasn't ideal, it solved everything. Kind of. The performance hit was now minimal, but if you remember, I said the word estimate. Since the turret logic was in the hands of the players now, the server didn't have the most up-to-date information, which means the server could only guess where to fire a projectile, and it wasn't synced with the rotation. This sometimes resulted in situations like this, where you can see the turret is facing a completely wrong direction. This wasn't great, but unfortunately I didn't have another option, so this is how turrets worked for a long time. But then, out of nowhere, a perfect solution emerged. In Roblox, there is something called IK control. It's what allows you to easily make procedural animations on your characters. Our game uses this a lot, but what I haven't noticed before is that one of the modes on the IK control is called Look At, which rotates a part to face a target. When I found this out, I immediately started testing this, and to my surprise, not only does it work exactly how I want it, but it also causes no performance issues. Like, all of this runs on the server, by the way. All of this is real, nothing is fake. If I had known this earlier, this would have saved me so much time. Well, I mean, if there's anyone watching this video that wants to make a lot of turrets, I guess this is how you do it. Now, just to clarify, there are more optimizations with it, especially with the enemies and how they work, but that's for another video. Also, if you'd like to know more about the game we're working on, you can click this video here. Trust me, you'll love it. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching.
Making a Roblox game probably would. But you know what?
I'm kind of a deal hunter.
Bundling Spectrum, probably a good way for us.
April 14th, 2025. 2 years after opening a game engine for the first time, I released my very first game demo on Steam. I had crunched for 2 weeks to get my demo ready for Steam Next Fest, and I had high expectations. I hit the Publish App button, dropped the trailer, and then... nothing. A total flop. But 1 month later, that same demo ended up multiplying my wishlist numbers by 10. Hi everyone, I'm Julian, solo dev at Radbit Games. Today I wanted to share the story of my very first demo launch, how I prepared for it, how the release completely flopped, and what brought it back from the dead. I'll talk about how it affected both my game's visibility and my mental health, the mistakes I made, the lessons I learned, and how it changed the long-term trajectory of the project. So sit back, relax, and let me take you through the wild ride of my first demo launch. October 2024. My current project at the time, Hidden Tactics, had come to a full
I'm Jenna Miscavige. I was born and raised in Scientology. I left when I was 21 years old and wrote a book about it. My uncle, David Miscavige, is the leader of Scientology, and this is my YouTube channel. Hey guys, so yesterday I posted a video saying that I was going to dedicate my life and my channel to bringing Scientology to justice, and I have been thinking a lot about this in the last 20.
It's actually deep, bruh. I was on that, bro. Damn, my nigga. Thank you, God. Thank you. Jesus.
24 hours. And what I'm trying to do is visual.
God is leading me. Hold on, bro. I'm really like, I really want to get this game going, bro. But I don't know if it's me. Or like it's the AI, bro. Cause like this shit is not like solving anything. It's too good to be true. Yeah, I knew it. I'm like 0? Damn, bro. Literally adding the same clothes.
Visualize the end goal. Like, what exactly is justice? Well, I believe that justice is Scientology acknowledging the bad things that it's done, apologizing. I feel like it having to pay damages to members that it has hurt and whose lives they've ruined. I feel like them being made to reform their system and them having to change the way they operate, no longer being able to abuse people and children. I feel like them being seen as the destructive criminal organization that they are all things that would be justice in my eyes. And so when I think about how to do this, there are actually many avenues, and some will work, at some times and some won't. Like, for instance, one avenue is obviously legal and suing them for their criminality, but that can be difficult. There can be issues with statutes of limitations. Now, this isn't a for sure thing. Statutes of limitations can and have been changed in the past, and in many cases they may not be an issue. I'm actually going to get on the phone with a couple of lawyers today and get as much info about this as I can. But the legal way is one way, suing them, whether it's criminally, trying to get the government to sue them, which can also be difficult because the government does what the government wants, which is where sort of media comes in, because that's how people put pressure on the government, as you guys know. Okay, so there's criminally and civilly suing them.
For sure. I didn't know, but Satanists, what they believe is if they can take advantage of you and you allow somebody to take advantage of you, they will. And that's what Satanists believe. So if you are a weak person and you are a prey, you're my prey, I'm going to take advantage of you. And this is what Satanists believe. They don't give a fuck about morality. They don't care about, oh, that's the right or wrong thing to do. They only care about, you know what, if I have an opportunity, I should take it because I am my own God. And this is Satan's. That's exactly what they believe. They believe they are better than the society. They're better than morality. They're better than treating people right. I'm not an expert. Drop this money and drop, bro. I'm gonna still low key. But let's see. I think Ray probably went up. I'm gonna fluctuating all day. But what level is this? Nigga, let me drag this dot, bro. It almost hit too. I could have sold that. Got like 25% of profit. What up? What up, Vaughn? So we have done literally. Oh shit, it's loud. We got the Drake. What's next? We got these hoes laid out. Oh. Hold on, bro. I gotta add the big one in here, bro. That's the coolest one. My big lady. The big one. Resources. No. Settings. 3 gang kit. No. Where did I put these dang it? Where is it? Environment. Is it in scripts? Inventory? No. I'm gonna have to make a new one, bro. Create assets. Models. Do that. File Explorer real quick. Demos. I'm getting savvy, boy. I'm getting savvy in this mode, boy. They won't be able to stop me in a minute, boy. I'm gonna make literally Sword Art Online. Let me see, man. Drag Bellman. Henry Brown. Alright, textures to be in here, bro. But how do you fix this? What's the way you fix this? No, she just doesn't stay that colored all the time, bro. Let me see. Let's see if I do this one real quick. Window. Pop one. Right. Let's put all these motherfuckers in here, right? Fix anything. fix this. Honestly, I don't even think I needed to fix this. Let's see how it runs without it. Let me see. Is this inappropriate for TikTok? I hope not, bro. Aries. Get it. I need her to shoot a weapon. I need AIs to attack. shoot it. Aim towards me though. Something's wrong with you. taste. Copy and paste it into ChatGPT, and I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to create a better prompt. Shit, hold on. I want it to be also like a Dark Souls where I can 3D view the character while I'm equipping armor, and inside the slots, like it shows the head slot, the chest slot, and stuff like that. And so I want to add like just the basics so far, like the and then the different tabs inside the inventory section. So you have weapons, you have abilities, and then you have cards, and then you have armor and stuff like that. But also then you have a stat system, and just then your overall character and how much damage they do, or like critical chance, and then it shows the overall stats of the player. You know, like, bro, I was just. I gotta lock in. Copy. Oof. Need a mug stop. No, bro, we gotta legit, we gotta react. Like, I'm gonna go to this guy's video and I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna possibly even post some of these clips because he's speaking me fat. Money became a new religion, bro. And people don't think that is a thing, bro. You believe in money more than fucking values and respect, bro. Well, money is created. You dumb slut. You dumb fuck. Money is created. We gave it value. Gold. Were we supposed to kill for gold? What did God say? Like, bro, people just be. I guess, bro, it means something, bro. It means something. Let me see. You know what I say, bro? I got too many questions. Next up. GG side, more detail, stability, very fusion after polish. Copy. What's up, dog? Fuck that, just do it. Hot Stream Summer 25. I'll have to try that out. Probably get my multi-streaming going on. The thing about it is, bro, my computer be crashing when I try to play a game now, bro. What is that? Oh, I'm getting sick. I should just make clips, bro, but no. So it should only be one GG manager, and please take out the GG manager editor. Just name it GG manager, and it should look like ABC Global Portal, and I should be able to drag and drop my character model onto the manager, and also I should see different options and variations of what to add. Like if I can add the UI and add the inventory system or anything that has required for the GG manager. Like I have to see what more should I add. But the GG manager, it needs to have an inventory tab, a weapon tab, abilities, a card, and armor, so I can edit all these things inside the GG manager and make sure it's ready for the player. I want to prompt this to give this a cursor so cursor can understand and create a proper GG manager and delete duplicating files like GG manager editor or GG manager main editor or whatever it is. It should be GG manager, and I click on it and I should see the different tabs of it, or it should be the portal. I think it should be organized as like, okay, I click GG manager, and then I have the GG portal, and the portal is what allows me to drag and drop the character on there, and also add the abilities or whatever I need. It's kind of similar to ABC portal, or in the ABC structure and how he has it set up, because I like that. It's very sophisticated, and I want to use that inside the GG manager. But you know, I'm not gonna use it. So nigga, bring me up for it. No. so psychotic, fuck, I know I'm not. Tryna stay away from a weapon, so I don't want that. I don't want no parts, I might just go to war and ain't coming back. 60 times I seen that shit, like, fuck was that? Missy just keep looking with my flip attack. I just think it has so much aggression, might have a heart attack. I be pumping through this shit, blood's brain splatter. I'm a little pussy, so damn, this shit just do not matter. Fuck, I like him, fake him, smatter. Bro, a kamikaze, Marty dead. I can't feel nobody, I'm depressed. Got me moving like a zombie. Brains. Life ain't nothing but a dream. My heart open, or so it seems. Bobsy sweet, but straight up doing rotten things. Having God save me from all these evil schemes. Call me lame, but I'm been saved from all that flame. All that shame, all that pain, ain't none to gain. I'ma stand, hold my head up, putting down the same. Been floating on hoes since I was a little teen. Cutting out the in-betweens, no more sucker shit. No more fall, no more sucker shit. No more dog, no more sucker shit. Bro, a kamikaze, I'm already dead. I can't feel nobody, I'm depressed. Got me moving like a zombie.